Veritasfiles here. Now that we've all survived the Mayan apocalypse, I thought it was time that I make a video. This will be hopefully a quick channel update to let you know how my personal situation is going and why I haven't made a video over the last year or so. Firstly, my wife got pregnant in May of 2011. We had a child in 2012 in January, and he was born at 35 weeks, which is significantly premature. He was in the hospital for nearly a month. The reason that he was born early, his condition that caused it, was exceedingly rare. And even more rare than the condition itself was the idea that he might be normal. Most kids, the vast overwhelming majority, have significant problems afterward. And my son is completely normal. Every single doctor that I talked to that was involved in his birth and immediate aftercare said the same thing. And I don't know that these are religious folks at all, but they all said the same thing. They have simply never seen it, and they work with only premature babies, and they have never seen it in their entire careers. They've heard of it, they've never seen it. So regardless of your position, my position is that it was a miracle, and I'm very thankful to God that He answered that prayer, that both my wife and my child survived. It was an emergency C-section because they thought that my wife was going to go into cardiac arrest and die in short order because she could not breathe, and their heart rates went past the ability of the computer to monitor. I think they went above 215 or something like that. I can't remember the exact number, but it went beyond being tachycardic, and so they hit the panic button, and it was all underway and done within 40 minutes. Anyway, that was a stressful experience, but it's been a good one. My personal situation has changed. I am no longer an officer. I take that back. I am, but I'm not. I'm now been relegated to dispatch duty. For those of you in law enforcement, you know what I'm talking about. And I guess that's okay to some degree, because not very long ago I was diagnosed with compression injuries to my feet due to being on my feet for so long, for so many years, so often. So to some degree it's a blessing, but at the same time, my cost of living has doubled. All of my bills within the last several years have, 2 or 3 years have doubled or tripled, except for my mortgage payment, which has only gone up by about $100. Insurance rates have gone up. My pay actually went down and has stayed. We haven't had a raise, and this is my 3rd year in a row, I believe, without a raise of any kind. Let's see. So we've lost, within the last couple of years, we've lost about $20,000 worth of income, while our expenses have basically doubled. For those of you that pay attention to your income, you know how difficult that can be. And I just haven't had time. I really just haven't had time to do videos. But I wanted to reassure you that I have not lost the strength of my convictions. Everything that I've said previously still stands, at least in a general sense. I have refined my views, and we'll be doing videos on that in the near future, hopefully. Because I still think that there are things that we're missing. I think people have expectations that probably are somewhat unwarranted, and other things they just completely ignore, and it blows my mind. So I will be addressing that in the future. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what else I can tell you. I think I'll just make this short and sweet. That's going to be about it. And then here in a few minutes I'll make another video real quick to kind of give an update. Oh, I should tell you about the firearm that you're seeing in front of you. This is my personal firearm. This is a Bersa Thunder 380. For those of you familiar with firearms, let's not debate this. I really don't care what anyone else's view is. If you haven't shot this weapon and you haven't seen what it can do, then don't say anything about it, because it doesn't matter. I chose this weapon for a very specific purpose. Parts are readily available for it. It's a foreign-made gun, but parts are everywhere because this gun is everywhere. It's cheap, it's reliable, and it can be handled by the most petite of women and the largest guys. This specifically is a Thunder Plus, so it has a 15-round mag. It obviously is empty, as you can see. And it can be handled by my wife. She's 5'2", 125 pounds, so she can't handle a lot of recoil. And this gun has enough weight that the recoil is not really an issue. I would recommend it to anybody who's looking for a cost-effective firearm. Is it the best firearm in the world? Absolutely not. But if you're using something like Hornady hollow point ammunition, you'll be just fine in terms of stopping power. 9mm short, or the 380 round, doesn't have the same power that other rounds do, but it has plenty of power if you're using the right ammunition to take down pretty much anybody you're going to need to take down. I mean, apart from those that are coming at you wearing body armor, it's really not going to be an issue. Anyway, I would encourage you guys to continue preparing. Keep talking to those around you. Stay informed. Support those groups and organizations that believe in your fundamental rights and that support traditional American values. And you will be hearing from me soon. Thanks.